I'm Maria Cassarino and I'm the principal of Stone Seaforth Forest. But look, as a business leader, I always sort of feel that given that we're the head of our businesses, I'm very much about watching my sales team grow. So I'm very much around giving a lot, whether it's my time, whether it's knowledge, whether it's leads. To a certain degree, if I feel that my staff are working hard, then I do want to reward them and give them leads and give them incentive. I do believe that you can't take it all. Where, as I said, we're still getting a part of what our team does. So I think the greed factor is something that is really important to make sure that you're not doing that, and that's how you end up growing salespeople. I know as an agent, when I was an agent and I was looking to work somewhere, the one thing I was also always fearful of is working in that office where there's a selling principal, because it'd be like they'd be taking everything and there'd be no opportunity. You've got to turn that around and sort of make that be, the principal is here to mentor and grow the young people and help and feed along the way, because at the end of the day, you can't take everything. You are better off having a business that's not reliant upon yourself as being the only selling principal. You want to have the staff around you that are also sort of picking up their game and then rolling with what you give them. What do I do really well in my business? Just walk in. No, kidding. Look, obviously culture is a big part of my business, and I've had some staff members and a lot of staff members that have actually been with me for a very extended period of time. So culture is very important to me, and like I said, I don't necessarily have to be the egomaniac star of this office. I want to rise and have people grow around me. So I guess that it comes back down to culture. And that word I think is very important and something that you really need. It's hard to get in your business, but once you've got it, it's even harder to keep, but it's very important. It's something that I think that I always try and work hard to maintain. So I got into the industry at the ripe old age of 24. Won't tell you how old I am now because that's a secret. But I've been in it for a while and I've been through many franchises. Stone for me is very much, I was one of the founding members of Stone, and the growth that being in a positive culture, in a positive environment, the growth that gave me was huge. Transition into business ownership, I sort of fell into it in some respects, thanks to Peter Mumford, and we love you. But again, you sort of get to a point as a sales agent where you go, okay, well, what's next? And for me, it was, as I said, I've got this, this is my legacy. I want people to remember what I've achieved in this business, and I guess being a business owner and growing people is what's important to me anyway, and helping the industry. I want this industry to be better. They say that we're the most untrustworthy people, or the industry is, but that's something that I want to change, and I think that we have changed for anyone who's actually dealt with us. But again, that stems from the top. So whether it's me and my business and then going, and looking at Peter Mumford, for instance, and the team at head office, we've all got ethics. We're all good people, and I think that runs through the brand. So Stone Seaforth started a hole in the wall. I think there were a total of about 5 of us when we first began, and obviously that was 10 years ago now, given that Stone's now in its 10th year. Now I'm a business owner to 2 offices. I have over 20 staff. And again, like I said, the culture has grown with it. I still have some of the original staff members I had 10 years ago. And yeah, like as I said, I don't think I could have done that without the support of the brand generally, and whether that's other business owners or head office, the growth, the knowledge, and the maturity that they've actually sort of helped us with is invaluable. And like I said, I don't think I would have, having been a business owner of a different brand that offered absolutely no support, I couldn't have done it anywhere else. And the growth that it's given me as a sales agent as well. I do sort of pinch myself sometimes, and I do believe that sometimes you do need to be in the right place at the right time, and I guess finally I got it, and that's with this brand. Biggest learning has been the fact that you've got all these people who look up to you. That's been the hardest thing. Obviously, you're not just dealing with someone's asset, you're now dealing with people's lives as well and their livelihoods. And they do rely on you to be that guidance and that leader to help them grow. So that's been the biggest transition. I guess the word maturity comes into it. I like the fact that our recruitment strategies have also been quite organic, in a sense that I feel that if you have people within your business that are happy, then that sort of, people talk about it and it grows in that way as well. Don't get me wrong, I think we'd all rather have a whole lot more and bigger businesses than what we have. However, sometimes if you grow too fast or if you're bringing the wrong people into your business, then it can sort of make you go the other way. Here in my business, we very much work on everyone having their own area. And again, we go to each other's auctions, we help each other's open. So that's the culture side of it, where I feel that the agents feel as though someone else has their back, whether it's a principal or whether it's another sales agent. And I think that's something that if you can actually bring that into your business, you will find that it will also attract, it'll attract the recruitment, it'll make it a whole lot easier. So a lot of that teamwork is important. Look, no partnership's going to be perfect, let's be honest. I think the positive that we have in our partnership is that we're both very different. So where my strengths are, we acknowledge those. Where my business partner's strengths are, I acknowledge that. So there's a synergy. I think that if you're going into business with the same personalities, then that's where you're going to have a bit of a problem, and particularly egos. So you really need to sort of pick your partner carefully and make sure that, as I said, you both sort of understand what your defined roles are and where that sort of sits in your business. You really need to sort of make sure and nurture your staff. That's the word I was looking for. So the nurturing. So whether it's a salesperson and sort of, I involve them in my campaigns. I sort of put them on properties. You've really got to sort of help grow them. You can't just expect someone to be a superstar as soon as they walk in the office.